What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to your channel. I'm Untitled Chapter, and today, people, today I'm going to be going over my Cyber Dragon Forbidden Cyber Style Technique deck profile and showcase. So there will be a video where I showcase this deck to you all today. This is a deck I've been working on a little bit. I was taking some, inspiration, I guess, from the Speed Duel League Discord, looking at some of the Cyber Dragon decks that were coming out. This is a list mixed between two of them, I feel like. There was one that used the beatdown skill, and another one that was just based around trying to protect the Cyber Dragon to summon the cards. I think Forbidden Cyber Style Technique is a really unique skill, and I think that it could become very good. It does have a lot of downsides, yes, we can all agree on that. But I feel like it could be very good in the format if you actually do get it off and are able to bring out your Cyber End Dragon or Chimera Tech Over Dragon. So, without further ado, I'm going to jump into this deck profile. We're playing triple Cyber Dragon in this deck now, is because of the way that Cyber Technique reads, which I guess we should probably go over with you. You can activate this skill once per duel. Your life points have to be 1500 or less, and you can't control any monsters. Reduce your life points to 50, then special summon up to 3 machine cyber monsters from your hand, deck, or graveyard, and they become Cyber Dragon, gain all of its stats. They can't be tributed. And for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon or set except by fusion summoning, nor attack except with fusion monsters. And then you destroy any summoned monster during the end phase. So yeah, it does a lot, and it's really just, and it only does one thing. Like, you get all these like things you can't do just by using this skill. But when you do use this skill, you just summon all 3 of your cyber monsters, fusion into your Chimera Tech if you need that, or your End Dragon if you need that. Bada bing, bada boom, this is the best card in the game. But Cyber Dragon is going to be played as 3 in this deck because it's any cyber fusion. We also play the Cyber Phoenix. Now this card is also really cool. It kind of gives it like a Spellproof Armor-esque ability without playing Spellproof Armor. This card says, while it's in face of attack position, negate any spell or trap effect that targets a machine monster you control and no other cards. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can draw 1 card. It's very, very good. We also play the One of Cyber Valley. Not only is it a cyber machine monster that can be used with the cyber style technique skill, but also it has a unique little skill in its or ability in itself. When this card is targeted for an attack, you can banish it, draw a card, and end the battle phase. So it can be a stall card. You can target a face-up monster you control and this card, banish both the targets, and draw 2 cards. So if you're trying to fish for these polys, that's your card. And then you can target 1 card in your graveyard, banish both this card and 1 card from your hand, then place that card to the top of deck. Something to keep in mind is that Cyber Valley here can be summoned off the skill. The skill doesn't negate their effects, so you can actually summon Cyber Valley and your cyber cards, use its effect to draw 2. What's that going to do? Well, if you have your Zomas face down, you still can protect your life points, and yeah, there's definitely a way to utilize Cyber Valley with the skill. DD Warrior Lady's too good in this game. I think this card is just as good as Zoma right now. And you guys know how much I was bitching about Zoma. And yeah, I just think it's very, very good. Whenever it battles a monster, you can banish this monster and the monster it battles, so it's very, very good. 3 Book of Moon, probably best quick play spells. Double Cyclones at 2. I wanted to play it at 3 because it's a life point, like it depended upon our life point in the game. But I put the 3rd to the side deck, that way it could stay at 20. This deck was originally 21. Double Polymerization, that way you can fuse into the fusions when you need to. And then triple Zoma the Spirit, because like the Warrior Lady, it's the best card in the game. The side deck is really good. Flankgate Trap Holes are really cool in this format. You flip the Cyber Angels face down. This card can also be used against like the Blade Skater deck, because that deck doesn't do anything once their cards get put in the face down defense position. So Flankgate Trap Hole will stop them completely. Double Lost Win, because we're playing so many different fusion variant decks this format. And also XYZ is probably really, really good still. There's like no doubt in my mind that deck still performs well. So Lost Win's going to be a 2. I play 1 Nobleman across out. This could be I was thinking like this is either going to be Nobleman or Mind Crush. And I was thinking I ultimately chose Nobleman, but I kind of do prefer Mind Crush over now that I'm thinking about it. So I would recommend that. And the reason why I chose Nobleman was just to get rid of the pesky stall decks, but I really haven't seen any since I've been testing, so who knows. Maybe I'll throw it back in once we start seeing more stall decks involved in this format. And like I said before, the 3rd copy of Cosmic's in the side. Extra deck is double Cyber End, double Chimera Tech. They're the only ones we'll ever need. We only play 2 Polymerization and no way to revive them. So that's exactly what that's exactly why we only play 2 and 2. And then this is just here to be here. Like, yeah, we're not summoning this out of this deck. Yeah, but without further ado, let me showcase you this replay. Alright, so this is against a guy named Brendan2533. I think he played really cool, or played a really cool deck, because he played, I think, pretty much the exact list, not the exact list, but the exact deck that I released yesterday, which is the Cyberblader deck, or Blade Skater deck. Oh, if you haven't noticed, by the way, Dueling Book has been updated. You can actually play your deck with the skills in the actual speed duel format, so it's really cool. Star Cyber gets summoned and then gets turned into the 2500 beater. I draw for turn. I set double Zoma and DD Warrior Lady. I actually had the perfect opening against this. I drew the best cards in the game. Was like, oh yeah, I win. I drew so many copies of the best card. He summons the Blade Skater and then uses the skill again, sending the Cyber Gymnast. Yep, Cyber Gymnast to the graveyard. And then sending the Star Cyber to the graveyard to summon the Cyberblader. Cyberblader attacks into the DD Warrior Lady, which will banish both the targets. And then the other Cyberblader will attack me directly, which will allow for the Zoma. He attacks into the Zoma, and Zoma's effect activates to inflict 2500. And then end phase, I summon the other Zoma. He has no other out to this, so I think he just scoops right here. Yep, best cards in the game. Moving on to game 2. We got a couple of cool cards here. It's awesome that we got the side deck too. Summons the Star Cyber, uses the effect of the Cyberblade Fusion, discarding another Star Cyber to send the Blade Skater, and then summons the Cyberblader. Passes the turn off to us. We drew one of the best cards in the game, so here's where I just think. I set all the cards, and now I'm trying to figure out, do I summon Cyber Dragon in attack mode or defense mode? And I was like, I'll just summon him in attack mode. Because I got like multiple ways to protect him if I have to. So, draws into the Battle Guard Rage, sets it face down, and then uses the reinforcements again. This time to get the Blade Skater. Because I think he plays, he plays 3 copies, I think, of each. So he discards the Sphere Kribo, which in my opinion becomes his downfall here. And then goes into the second Cyberblader. Cyberblader at this point, because I can only control 1 monster, can't be destroyed by battle. But I go ahead and use Lost Wind here. This is going, during the damage step I use Lost Wind. And dropping it down, and he loses 850 life points. But Cyberblader ends up having to go to the graveyard because his effect is negated. The other Cyberblader attacks, to which I book a Moon It and set it face down. I draw for turn, drawing into the other Cyber Dragon, and then I summon the Cyber Phoenix and attack it to the face down monster. At this point he just says good job, and then just admits defeat there. So, Battle Guard Rage can't really do anything because his attack power. He did have another turn in, and I misplayed by not summoning my Zoma. So, oh well, life will go on. But, it was a lot of fun testing the deck. I really didn't get to test the skill out or anything, but the deck itself works. If you guys want to try it out, test it out yourself, highly recommend it. But, yeah, hope you all have a good day. See you all next time. If you like me, make sure you to subscribe. Bye-bye.